Hey everyone, today's topic is a competitive market analysis, also known as a CMA. I'm going to teach you how to do it from start to finish. The first thing you want to do is get the information about the property, the size of the lot, the size of the house, bedrooms, baths, what's above grade, what's below grade, the last time major improvements were done to the property, the condition. Is there anything about the house that makes it special, that's going to make it stand out from other homes? Once you do that, you're ready to start looking at other properties. It's always best to start big and get a feel for what's going on in the community. This way you won't miss strong comps. If this is the first time you're working in an area or the first time you're doing a CMA, go back 2 years to see what's going on in that community so you can understand the statistics before performing your general search. So this is how you're going to get to know the area. Your first search is going to start with a community overview, subdivision, zip code, or map area. You're going to identify price ranges, days on the market, seller subsidies, the bedrooms and baths, garages, location. You also want to make sure, are there any new home subdivisions in the area? The second part of the search is more detailed, looking at homes that are like yours, reviewing each listing and identifying the similarities and the differences. Once we have our comps, then we're going to compare, contrast, and evaluate. We're going to do this line by line. Please remember to look at the descriptions, review the pictures, knowing that all pictures aren't exactly accurate. This is when you're going to take the work that you completed earlier when you went back 2 years. You're going to look at the trends, look at the community history, and see what's going on with this community. Is it increasing in value or is it on a decline? You then want to look at the competition. How does your house rate with others? Remember, buyers are pinball house hunting. They look at one house and then they compare it to another. That's how they select the home that they eventually buy. Remember, this is a CMA to find fair market value. It is not an appraisal and is not a property assessment for Zillow or the county's taxes. Here's the steps: search, preview, review, and revise. You've done your homework, you preview the competition. Now you have to decide whether you need to repeat the steps. Select the ones that match your property the best. You want some that are available, under contract, and sold. When you're done with that, then you put them all together and start making adjustments. And remember, you never make adjustments to the subject property, only to the comps. Here is a list that you can use to help you come up with some values, but remember, the best value for deduction or addition to other comps are what you find out in your research. Remember, you don't automatically add a standard amount to the value of a property. You need to know the baseline for your community. An example of this is you don't give people credit for a renovated kitchen if everyone else in the neighborhood has a renovated kitchen. Now you're ready for the final step. Go back into MLS and see what the buyer could buy within a mile of your subject home, given the value that you think it is. You need to now go out and look at these homes and see what the buyer will see. How will they rank your home with all the other properties that are on the market? It's important for you to drive by the sold comps that you're going to be using in your CMA. This way you know what they're next to and you can either deduct or add value to them compared to your home. Just in case one house might be next to an abandoned warehouse, or maybe it's next to a park. They each add value or take away value when you compare it to your subject property. Hopefully you find this helpful. If you want to dive a little deeper and learn more about CMAs, appraisals, and the automated value method, please feel free to watch the next video. Please subscribe and follow me on my channels.